Coach Cam here. So just want to talk to y'all about a mistake that I think a lot of runners make when they are running an ultra and they've set a goal to either PR or be competitive. And I think that mistake is that they go out too conservatively. I know you're thinking, it's 50 miles, it's 100K, it's 100 miles. How can you go out too conservatively? But I think you can, because if you go out and you're walking a lot in that first half of the race, or you're taking it super, super easy, I think you're leaving a lot of time on the table, because regardless of how conservative you go out, you're going to be pretty wrecked. You're going to be really tired at the end of that race, no matter what. And so you're going to be feeling your best earlier on in the race, and that's when you need to be pushing or giving, a harder effort. Your running efficiency is going to be way better. You're just going to be able to push a lot easier when you're feeling good, right when you're fresh. And I'm not talking about going out, and running 5K pace. I'm not talking about being crazy and blowing up, but maintaining an effort that's like right on that line where I'm not going to blow up, but I'm pushing the pace. And of course, there's things that go into that in training. You need to train to be able to do that. Fueling is a big part of being able to do that. You need to fuel that effort. But I think a lot of times left on the table because people go out too conservatively. They do a lot of walking in the first half, or they take it super, super slow. And again, that's when they're the freshest, and that's when they can be pushing. Because at the end, you're probably going to be doing a lot more walking, regardless of how fast you go out. This is something that I did for the Looking Glass 100K. It's the race that I ran in November. I set the goal to be competitive in that race, to try to win it, and was able to accomplish that because I went out kind of aggressively. The first 10 miles, it was pretty runnable, and so I pushed the pace, especially on the downhill section. And then just kind of maintained a harder effort relative to the race that I was running, right, for the 62 miles. And then the runnable downhill, I just pushed the pace there. And so doing that is what allowed me to accomplish that goal. And so again, I think the mistake is people go out too conservative. They don't push when they're feeling really good. They conserve, and then they're going to feel bad anyway in the end of the race, and they can't push. So something for you to consider. Again, you have to practice that in the training. You have to be able to feel that effort, but push when you feel good.